What's up, YouTube? For the most part, I haven't been really doing any pickups, but this is one of the few that I've recently purchased, and it's one that I've wanted for a while, so I decided to put in a bid, and I actually lost, but I guess the high bidder didn't pay up, and I was the second highest. So this is a 2014 Kangaroo Chinese Privy. So for this coin, it's the only year that has the Privy on it in 1/10 gold. There was one done in 2013 on the koala, and in 2014 there was a special set that included a 2014 koala and this particular kangaroo. The mintage for this coin is 3,591, and they're fairly readily available, but there was a 2013 version that has a mintage of 6,061, but there are no pictures and there's no evidence of sales other than the bullion guide or the mintage guide on Perth Mint's site. This is one that I did want to get because I do have the 2013 and the 2014 Privy koalas, silver koalas, so glad to add this one. That leads me to the next thing on my mind, and that's basically how many mini collections within our collections we have. So you just saw that I had a short set of the koalas, and then I just picked up the kangaroo for those privies, which completes that. Now moving on to some 1-ouncers. I was trying to go around the world, but that was getting kind of costly. Here you see a 1/4 ounce short set. It's incomplete as well, of the 1/4 ounce pandas. These are very hard to come by, and I was lucky to get these before the price exploded. Just to give you an idea, my average buy price was about $6.50 per coin for this set of 6. So when I'm looking at these different coin sets to kind of sprinkle around and invest in, this is one of the ones that actually worked out. I do have a collection that didn't work out, and that'll come towards a little bit later. But if you can take a look at my stack, let me know what you think of these different bullion options. You'll see some coins that I purchased for spot, other coins that have marginal premiums. You see, these were my bets on the 2015 transitional. I had a MS70 typeset. Would I do it now? Nope, but that's something that you learn. Here's the 1/4 ounce Queen's Beasts in original OEM capsules. So all of these are modern semi-numis that are relatively close to spot, minus, going up in size and getting a 1 ounce and trying to get under spot. Obviously, the one caveat to that is the smaller you go, the higher the premium, with certain exceptions. Here are some 1/4 ounces and a 1/2 ounce. These are some platinum pieces. Here's a 2016 1 ounce platinum. These got destroyed recently, so I ended up picking up a 2017 after the price dump. Every now and then I go to my stack and reevaluate to see what's performing and what's not. And in this case, platinum hasn't performed going up, but it has held its value. So is it 100%? No, because platinum spot's gone down, but there are other opportunities out there before it gets too late. One of my speculation buys is this E equals MC square maple privy, which was an exclusive to bullion exchanges. I do like it. It's cute. I got a good price for it, so it's in the stack. To balance out the premium items, here are like just some basic 1/4 ounce maple. It's just bullion price. I remember I got it with the old eBay gift cards that's just been sitting in there, because that maple is actually smaller than most of the other 1/4 ounces. Here are some other 1/4 ounces, MS70 Lunar, yet another short set, the 1/10 ounce and the 1/4 ounce. These haven't done so great in terms of appreciation, but they do hold their value. I also purchased these when spot was a little bit lower and when we had eBay bucks. So for lunars, I don't really recommend graded. I prefer raw, save your money. Most people, for resale, that's the best way to go. The 2016 Wedgetail Eagles, all purchased on spot. This was those secret deals from MCM, which was through the community. Some Libertads, 2015 1/10 ounce Libertads, purchased at JM Bullion. I'm thinking these would have been rare if the Mexican Mint didn't update the mintage numbers or remint them in January 2016. That was a real bummer. Some of you might remember that, some of you might not. Here, of course, are the 1/10 ounce Perth Mint Lunars, essential to have at least one in your collection current year because they're just awesome coins. A $2.50 Indian and a 1/10 ounce Philharmonic. The Lunars are always fairly liquid. Here's a 1/4 ounce Archangel, which is not very liquid, especially with the premium. I mean, they're not high mintage, but they're just not really sought after either. So I don't have too many more of those. One of my favorite style of coins is this $10 Indian. I really like $10 Indians, but they're fairly difficult. It's a fairly niche market, but a coin in high grades like MS64, MS62 will sell. I did have some AU coins, which I got rid of in the past. This one is also one of my favorite coins, the 1909 SVDB. It's a VF20. So as we go through our collecting journey, we always come across these pieces that are just really cool. That 1909 was from an estate sale from an uncle, and this Engelhard Australia was from a visitor from Australia who needed some currency exchanged and decided to use these as cash. And he had some really cool stuff like this half-ounce old style Perth Mint pour. The thing about these very unique pieces is that they are fairly hard to sell and you never really know what you're going to get. So how do I know it's going to perform? I don't know because I'm not going to sell it. But when I do, if I do, I don't even know where I would start in terms of pricing. That's ultimately the joy of where bullion comes in from, because when you just use bullion, then you have a fixed price and you know how far from spot plus or minus it's going to be. So you can see some other AGEs over there from some other videos, some collector pieces, but I also do have some regular bullion that was purchased. If you recall, this 1 ounce, I really don't like these because they're always hard to sell. Some other coins that have held their value is this 1/10 ounce Mercury dime, but one that's lost is the MS69, the Queen's Beasts. I had a good stash of them until they flooded the market with them. The 1/4 ounce Centennial Quarter was a big disappointment. The US Mint still is trying to find a way to get it right. So I didn't actually do this. So there are some winners in the US Mint, but the gold is not where it's at least not right now. As you can see, I didn't even bother with the Walker because the US Mint just killed the premiums. So that was a loser right from the get-go. You know, there are some other coins in here, the 1/10 ounce. I don't know if you see the two 1/10 ounce elephants. That was the first year that they had for the Somali elephants. Those have definitely gone up a little bit. So this is just the type of thing that I do every now and then, once a quarter, once every half a year, and just pull it out, decide what I want to keep, what I want to let go, what's going to marinate and what's not. The proceeds will go to a position in crypto that I'm building up because of the recent success there. I'm not going balls to the wall, but I am going to increase my position just because if there's an emerging market, I just want to make sure that my stack or my portfolio has something there to cash in on it. So I know some of you stackers out there will think crypto is just some gimmick, which, you know, in all fairness, it is just like the internet. But with the internet comes very powerful tools that can be built on it. And with that, I am investing in the future. Some of the pieces in my collection have come from trades or from other people that I've come across. That's one of the nicer things about these collector pieces as opposed to just bullion. It's the stories behind them that we collect along the way as well. So I know my stack is a little bit all over the place, but if you like it, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't, subscribe. So hope to hear from you in the comments below and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.